portfolio management background will be able to understand where you are coming from and where you're going. I can reason with my colleagues as well when a lot of them are making references to the so many unoccupied buildings that have been completed in Abuja, and people are not being able to afford, because I think that vis-a-vis can go also with the level of the economic, the fluctuations we've been having in our economy. With what you have brought in, I believe that if you engage yourself very well with Federal Mortgage Bank, family homes, and all other institutions that deal even with the private sector, organized private real estate developers, you will come out with a blueprint that will serve that purpose that you intend to achieve. And by so doing, you will also join hands with them to see how houses will be affordable to Nigerians. Because that's the extent, I mean, the reason for which you are bringing up this, your new initiative. For me, I will commend you for that, because looking at the analysis and the explanation you have given, you have an in-depth knowledge of what you are doing. And I believe the only thing you need now is to have the mechanism, the legislative mechanism that will help you to now carry along with this. You are not a mortgage bank, neither are you an estate development company. You are a more or less a portfolio manager for the federal government of Nigeria. So what you need to do is bring up your legislation as quick as possible. Discuss with the Minister of Finance and coordinating chairman of the economy. I wish he was here, so that the economic stabilization bill that you have, you bring this up so that we'll be able to deal with it and give you that tool to be able to do what you're doing. We cannot agree less that you continue working with a law of 1959. It's archaic. So with this, I believe that my most distinguished members are convinced and comfortable, but there will be room for this engagement, continuous engagement with you. Not only in this housing sector, we want to see something happening with the agricultural sector, because that is the area that, if you are talking about food security, if you are talking about inflation, bringing down the food inflation, if you are talking about the $1 trillion economy, you must start working on the agricultural sector. And when you're talking about transportation, like the metro link you're talking about, the metro in our cities, by today we should be thinking of having metros in Kaduna, Abuja, Kano, Enugu, Port Harcourt. All these cities we're supposed to have these metros. If a country like Ethiopia will have it, I don't see why we should not have it. If Kenya will have it, I don't see why we should not have it here. So Murphy will throw it to you. You should also get us the National Assets Register. We are very keen to knowing what are those things that we have, both domestic and international. This country has a lot of assets, and we need to start securitizing those assets so that it will ease ways and means of getting revenue, performing loans. You will see that we will have a reduced performing loans when you are able to do that. And then your rating will go up. Your rating will go up because you have a lot of assets. I am aware of most of these assets that some of the directors of those companies have even left service, but their names are still there, and we don't know where the earnings are going. I think we have something like that in Namibia, if I can recall, which I have discussed with you. And we have them in other countries as well. So there's reason for you to do that. In our next engagement with you, we will want to see that at least, even if not to perfection, we have something to show that our national assets record, our register is there. With this, if it is the opinion of the committee, we can allow him to go so that we can now discuss on the tax reform public hearing.